All right, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, we are back for some more One Piece. Last time we watched episodes 541, 543, and 544. I almost forgot 542 is filler. So I went ahead and filled in the gap with 540 because I accidentally missed that episode. I explained why on that episode. But we'll be here to watch episodes 545, 546, 547. If you guys notice with the last few episodes, I'm actually uploading them individually. Just helps with processing and everything when I'm rendering all the videos out. Makes it a lot easier to, manage the copyright stuff and all that. For the most part, copyright has been pretty easy to, get around just because I'm only including the timer on the YouTube videos, and full reactions, of course, are going over on third-party sites like Google Drive and BitChute. Hopefully you guys don't mind too much. It's basically the same thing. The links are just within those respective videos. So yeah, basically that's why I'm doing that. Anyways, last time we went ahead and went deeper into the history of the Sun Pirates and Fisher Tiger. What exactly sparked that whole revolution and why they wanted to free all the people enslaved by the celestial dragons and the nobles, and while at the same time sort of trying to fight the unfair treatment and discrimination against fishmen. But people enslaved don't just include, or isn't just limited to fishmen, but the whole array of people, as we saw with the little girl that was separated from her family and her tribe, which Fisher Tiger had decided to so graciously take her back to her village. While at the same time, a lot of the fishmen were sort of starting to understand that not all humans are the same. Not all of them are trash, discriminating against the fishmen. There are people that are simply afraid because they don't know who the fishmen are or what they do. They're just being fed a whole bunch of this, propaganda against them by probably the government and the nobles. And then there are, also just people that don't care about all that. Maybe they know about fishmen, and maybe they do think that the treatment is unfair. And then on the other side of that, you got, kids and people younger that don't really understand all that, and they can sort of be, you can influence their view on fishmen if you just introduce them to fishmen, and they'll sort of understand, like, hey, they're not bad like all these people are saying. Like, they're just regular people. They can be just regular people just like us, and they have feelings and all that. And we're sort of starting to understand it with the little girl and her viewpoint. Trying to make her village understand, but there was some sort of I think it was the village, right? It was the village that had called the Navy against the Sun Pirates when Fisher Tiger had dropped them off. And eventually that did lead to, a whole bunch of complications. Fisher Tiger being mortally wounded, refusing to accept blood because they were on a Navy ship. They had some extra blood. He refused to accept human blood. I was trying to think, like, is it because it's from the Navy or the Marines or whatever? Or is it because it's human blood? I was unsure of that, because if it was a human that he actually liked, like maybe a little girl or something that given him blood, would he have accepted that blood? Or is it just human blood? Nah, I don't mess with these humans. I did all this for them, and then I mean, it's a really bad situation to be in, and trying to get on top of this situation, trying to get on top of all this messed up stuff that's going on, discrimination and all the horrific things that are happening towards fishermen and other people that are being enslaved. It's like, if you're able to get your mindset above that and still understand that not all people, not all pirates, probably not even all the Marines act like that or think like that towards fishermen, I think you're definitely like on just like a different level of thinking for sure. Someone like Jinbe who's able to understand that is definitely honorable in my book. But Arlong really took the hatred and ran with it, forming his Arlong Pirates, and of course taking over Kokoyashi village up in the East Blue. But on the other side, on the flip side, as far as sort of the peaceful protest thing going, Queen Orihime, who was trying to spark a different type of revolution in her own regard, and trying to influence the people of Fishman Island, to try and, take the long route, really try to allow people to understand and accept humans, in order so that they can hopefully like reciprocate that peacefulness, and they can, one day eventually live in harmony, I guess you could say, with fishermen and humans, which I would assume is the ideal situation. But as we saw with Fisher Tiger, he was very like, we need something done now, because a lot of the people that are going through these atrocities, they can't wait for that. That's a long time to be doing all this, slow institutional change. There are people being tortured right now. There are people being captured and entering that line of slavery right now. And it's like, we need to save them, and we need to end this right now. You can understand both points of view, and it's just a really tough situation all around. So I definitely understood why Queen Orihime was just so fed up and so sad by everything that had happened, and how all that work she put in was just basically torn apart because of what happened with Fisher Tiger and all that. So that's where we ended off with the last episodes, and hopefully we'll be getting further into what the solution is for all this in this episode. If you guys would like to watch full reaction, links are always in the description. Takes you over to Google Drive and BitChute. Without any further ado, let's get started with this episode 545. Yeah, and then the Sun Pirates finally made it back. We're stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Free at last, free at last. Yeah. Became a warlord so they could do that for them. Jinbe is just a really good person. That's all he is, man. He's just a very dope individual. That's so sad, bro. In a good way. The fact that they had to wait all that time not knowing if it would come back. We chased for a different reason. Oh, of course, people are going to look at it like that. Do y'all not understand why he did it? He wanted to give those people a chance. Yeah, and then if you didn't do it, they'd be pissed at you for... The families would be pissed at you for keeping their loved ones on the sea this whole time. Mm-hmm. Clearly that didn't matter. He said, I don't care. She's got some newfound hope because of Jinbe. That's dope. What happened? Don't tell me it was Vanderdecken. It was probably Vanderdecken. He really screwed up everything, didn't he? Is that the Flying Dutchman? It's the Flying Dutchman! Is that it? Oh, Celestial Dragon ship. Oh, shit. No, but that ship looked destroyed. A Celestial Dragon definitely not on that ship, bro. Were they trying to go visit them or something? Oh, he did get messed up. World Noble, Saint Maisgard. You're out here dying and you're insulting them. If you don't stop firing your gun with your trash aim, like yeah, who wants to help him? Do it. Oh, look at Hody. Oh, there he is. Look at this trash fit. What is that shirt? Ew. Imagine how trash you would have to be to call this guy your captain. That sounds like gunshots. They're still letting. I hope y'all just leave him there, bro. What's he gonna do? He don't got that much ammo. My God. Ew. Stop saying it like that. You. So that's why you came here. And that's why you're forcing them to help you. So that you can get back. Okay. They are on a different wavelength of stupid. They are really. They're doing their damnedest to make it feel like. Make you feel like that this guy should just eat some lead real quick. Oh, are these results? Ho ho! Talk about poetic justice. But then again, I'm pretty sure Queen Otohime about to roll up and be like, you have to spare him. Who do you think you are? I don't think they care. That is true. How would they know that you got killed, bro? Yeah, I don't think anyone would snitch. Yeah, I know where this episode is going, bro. Yeah, give them every reason to kill this dude so that they can come. God damn. I mean, why wouldn't you? I don't blame him either way. If he does kill him, warranted. If he doesn't, she did not jump in front of him. This is not how she died. Y'all are insane to tell me this is how she died. No, I said them killing their old master is poetic justice. Her saving their old, that's my. Oh, they're just they got trash aim. That's it. Maybe they moved out the way when they saw her jump in front. Wait, y'all shot this face. Let me check. I'm just gonna assume that they all moved, you know, purposefully tried to move their hand when she jumped in front, but they still shot by accident. Yeah, no, this would be a trash way to die. Yeah, y'all were really about to perform a live execution in front of kids. She keeps taking an L, bro, and she always getting hurt. Yeah, it has to be the observation hockey that makes her feel that. If y'all make this dude kill her from the back, I'm not watching the show anymore. That's not what they're gonna do right now. The two people that fought the hardest. Two people that fought the hardest so that they could live together with the humans are gonna die at the hands of humans. Better not. Someone sniped this fool. You know what? I'd say still have mercy on humans, but just get rid of the celestial dragons. That's it. Once you're done with that, you're good. She has Conqueror's Hockey? Or no? I thought that was Conquerors for a second. What did she do? She definitely did something. Oh, did she call on Sea Kings? Oh shit. Okay, so Shirahoshi got some shit in the back, bro. Yeah, she got some shit in the back, bro. They said, which one of y'all made the homie cry? Hey man, if he just knocked out from the sight of them. Yeah, it was definitely Shirahoshi. Is that an ability or something? She might have something then. Couldn't be what? Tell me. We got some lore? What is she? Some chosen one? Passed down in my family. In the distant past, there lived a mermaid princess who possessed the sacred power to control sea kings. Is this like when he fell in love? Freak. Travel outside the ocean floor in pursuit of that legend. On her forefather, I finally found it. Okay. So that's why he's chasing her. It's very convoluted thinking. She's the one that does it, not you. I mean, even if you captured her, what? I really don't see peace happening until the celestial dragons and the government are taken down. Do something. That's your own fault. Why'd you come here? Clearly, bro. Who's gonna? I said this before, man. No one's gonna stop her. Never. to be continued. Oh lordy lord. So I don't know entirely if she's gonna, if this is where she dies or not, if they take her up there and they do something. Does she have the army with her at the very least? She said if the weak aren't able to travel there, then then you can't really say the same for the citizens if they're not able to travel there, like the warriors are able to, or fighters. But is it really the time to be doing that this early? Like, I feel like there should still be some type of negotiations being held before you actually just go up in there. I mean, if anything, they're even more pissed right now because of the fact that, you know, they took away their slaves because of Jinbe becoming a warlord. I mean, I get what she's trying to say, but it's very dangerous. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of crazy. I do respect what Otohime is trying to do, what she stands for, and how she's going about it. It's definitely something that the world government should have taken note of, but I'm not entirely sure where they stand as far, like, who's I'm like 90% sure that it's the Gorosei for the most part that's controlling, you know, everything that's going on. And the celestial dragons, obviously they just have this surface level, I guess. They have this, you know, it's a very trivial type of, I just want to own people, or I want to own people, I want to own fishermen, all this stuff. So I mean, I get if that's their only real, if that's their only, like, you know, if that's their main motivation to wanting to keep the fishermen and all that, then sure. But what is the Gorosei really, or the government in general, gaining out of what the celestial dragons do to all these people? And then, like, why are they held to such high regard is what my real question. Because, you know, they're attacked, and, you know, they send over an admiral and all this crazy stuff in order to, you know, help them out, and, like, they're allowed to do all this insanity. They're so rich and powerful. Like, what, like, why? That's my only question, bro. Also, Shirahoshi, what is she? Okay, this guy's just a whole clown. What is that, bro? You know, Oda really does go out of his way to make sure the celestial dragons look as ugly as possible, though. Even their whole entire fit is ugly, bro. What are they wearing? I mean, clearly, you know, it's common with a lot of Oda's, you know, it is designs and stuff like that. When a person is just a horrible person, you know, their personality reflects their outwards appearance. So it's kind of like, the best good-hearted people are definitely the best looking, but then when you're a horrible person, you just look as ugly as possible. Now, what exactly is Shirahoshi's thing here? Vanderdecken sort of, she's a rare mermaid princess or something like that. Some legend that's been passed down that she's able to control sea kings, and his whole entire lineage has been trying to capture this power, and he wants to use it in order to control Fishman Island. Now, if that's the case, and that's why he wants Shirahoshi, going back technically to what's happening now in the future, doesn't that technically conflict to what, well, I don't know, I was gonna say that isn't that going against what Hody wants? Because Hody, I'm not sure if Hody wants to control Fishman Island. I think he just wants to take down the monarchy. But would he care if, you know, Vanderdecken uses Sea Kings to have control of everyone? If that's even still his motivation, maybe he changed it up. But that's interesting, to say the least. I don't know why she hasn't used that. They locked her up because of Vanderdecken always throwing the axes and stuff, but I wonder how she's able to. Is it because they heard her crying, or did she, like, unknowingly actually call them? Like, there's something that she can do to, you know, call them up, but she doesn't know how to control it, sort of like Luffy with his Conqueror's Haki. It's sort of like, well, I was gonna say it's reverse Haki, but not really. because with Conqueror's hockey, it's not just animals, it's with everyone that you just knock everyone around you out. But with this, she seems to be able to call upon see well I don't know. We'll have to see what else this ability can do, because I was gonna take it some type of, maybe it's a subdivision of hockey or something like that, or to some extent it's like a different way to use hockey, but with the different types of hockey they've explained, as little as they did explain it, I don't remember them ever saying anything like this, where it's hockey is able to, you know, call upon animals like that and control them. Well, I'm trying to remember every time that hockey was used on an animal. For the most part, when hockey is used on animals, it doesn't only knock them out. It can, but also you could just make them turn away or be scared. So maybe you can rewire that to make them, you know, help you out or something. I don't know. Because Luffy did, well, no, I was gonna say the Kraken. I think they just beat him up. He just listened to them because he was scared. I don't think he used hockey on that. But yeah, that does it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have the next episode coming out right after this. So it's like the way this episodes are structured, you know, that it's working the exact same. Instead of all the episodes being in one video, you have like this one's gonna be in this video and the next one's gonna be in the next video, but they're all still uploading the same day, so it technically works out the same. But yeah, the next episode should be out in a little bit. But that wraps up for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video just as much as I did, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace.